I'm going to hello. I'm going to talk to you about my grandpa. He was like Tarzan in the sense that he lived out in the boondocks, and he was very proud. He used to say about his relatives, "They know where I live. Why don't they come visit me?" And this he was saying even though before he lived in the boondocks, he lived in front of their house, but for Christmas and things like that, he'd stay at his house. It was a small town. Then eventually he moved to the boondocks where the roads were grass in the middle because his tires would pass by. So frogs and lots of potatoes, which were just places for cows and things like that. So he was a very proud man. He was a rich man in the sense that he had a car, but he told me he started with a horse, and this is his horse story. At some age in his teens, he got on his horse, and his father said, "Where are you going?" "To see Margarita." "When did you buy this horse?" the father asked. "Show me the papers." In the end, Grandpa got down and he didn't go see Margarita. And then he found out that he couldn't live with his father and he couldn't live with his mother. They were divorced. So, and they were both powerful from the time that, well, there was no law back then, you know. Maybe there was a law, but you would take care of business yourself. So, without going into details, uh, Grandpa joined the army, and then, of course, over there they laughed at him because he was the son of a colonel or something. But he wanted to earn his own. He didn't want special privileges. So he was a very proud man. But the problem I see with him is he didn't plan for his future. Like, yes, he always carried a gun and things, but probably when he was 50 when I met him, or at least when I asked him how old he told me he was 50 something. I was 6 or 5. I was sitting on his bed every morning. I lived with him and grandma, but I used to sit on his bed every morning. "Please take me to school," I used to say, and he didn't want to get up. So he did work, by the way. But one thing, at 50 or something, he had a problem with his right arm. I believe it's his right arm. Yeah, because he used to use that one to shoot. Yeah. So his problem was that he slept on top of it. All right. But of course, since he was sleeping, he didn't know. But it was something almost like a gene from some old relative because somebody else had been in prison for political reasons, and he got out of prison by making a nurse fall in love with him, and the nurse took a canoe, and then he just jumped. He jumped and landed in the ocean and got the canoe and escaped. The guards were not going to jump after him. There were sharks down there, and so uh, Puerto Cortes, that's where their castle is. But now I went when I was probably 31 or something. I'm 40. I went to a castle in there, and the ocean used to hit the walls of that fortress. But ocean has moved back into itself. And so if you jumped off now, you would hit sand and break yourself. So back to Grandpa. What was I saying? He was a proud man. He didn't want any special privileges because he was the son of a colonel or something. So he didn't plan his future. But when he was 50, yes, he had a gun, and he used to pay the Indians from Honduras, the natives. He was the one with the money for the company, the treasurer or something. But treasurer back then meant that the payroll guy. He had a table, he had his gun on the table, he had the money there, and he had a book with all the names, and he used to say, nombre. Then the guy would say his name, and then he would look for him and give him 80 cents. And he said that all of these men had machetes, and that the gun was just for show, because this was the Chiquita Banana Company, the United Fruit Company. Because if he would have reached for that gun, he would have been beheaded by the machete guys. I mean, they used to chop Chiquita bananas all day long, you know. And even Grandpa was very good with a machete, but he was a white man, of course. There is a difference. And he was a soldier. But anyway, what I was getting at, he used to sleep on top of his arm. And so he said that the gun was really just for show. He couldn't lift anything with his right arm. He couldn't ride a horse anymore. Um, so from horse, he went to bicycle. From bicycle, way later, he went to car. A Jeep, of course. Because his choices were the Beetle, which he said it wasn't a man's car. And they were used for taxis in Honduras. And a pickup truck for two people, which he said, well, where do I put my kids? So he chose the Jeep, the Toyota Land Cruiser at the time. But the Beetle, he mentioned that it used to come with 4 screws, and you could remove them and remove the motor. And then it used to come with a second motor. But then now they're trying to sell you parts and things, and so if you need a screw, you gotta pay $5 or something for a little screw, a special screw. Not a star, not a Phillips, not the other one, flat. It's got a triangle screw or something. Everything is different now. It's just money. So in the Bible it says that pride goes before the fall. And what happens is he was always proud, but he never planned very well. Well, how do you plan when your wife, well, his wife got Alzheimer's? I guess you can't plan for those things. In the United States, we get commercials and they say, buy your funeral plot, which Grandpa did. They don't return the money, by the way, I think. But then, you know, when your grandpa dies, who's going to go and say, give me back my money because he died in Honduras, he didn't die here. But I didn't ask. But and besides, he does all of these things by himself. Everything he did by himself. He didn't tell people anything. You know, like becoming a U.S. citizen tomorrow, he don't tell you anything. He just, he did tell me the day he got married. He said, I just got married. But it didn't work out. He didn't like the lady after like 1 week of living with her, or she with him this time. She wanted to change the furniture, and that didn't go well. So that's another one against marriage, I guess, in today's society. Talk to you soon.